Hey, what's going on guys, Ross Mitchell in the house, and today we're going to take a look at a system that will allow us to make free money by just copying and pasting videos. And this system is still underground and will allow us to make up to $100 or more per video just copying and pasting it. And this is because we're going to be using a very special and still underground website that is actually going to pay us money for doing that, for copying and pasting videos. And you don't have to be a producer, you don't have to produce the videos, you don't have to make the videos, you literally copying and pasting them. And we can source these videos from YouTube. For example, here I have a YouTube and we have a video with some horses and dogs in the search bar, and in the special platform we literally copy and paste the same video, but this time we make $100. This is a real result from the website. So without further ado, let me share my screen and try to make some money, shall we? Alright guys, welcome back. Now the first thing you need to do is go over to youtube.com. This is where we're going to be sourcing our videos. And now here we have to pick a niche. It doesn't matter which one you're going to pick. The method works with any videos, any type of niches, any type of videos. But for this example, I'm going to be just using pranks or funny videos. So for example, in the search bar, I'm literally going to type just funny, just like that, and I'm going to hit enter. After I get all of these results, I'm going to click the filter right here, and then we're going to go over features because this is important. And from features, we need to select Creative Commons. That means these videos are going to be free to use. So click Creative Commons right here, and those are the videos we're going to be able to use just to copy and paste them into the new website. And so now we have to pick just a video, and for example, I'm just going to go with the first one or the second one that comes up. It has 2 million views, which is pretty good. So I'm going to click that video and I'm going to pause this video. We don't have to watch it. Then the next step is go over to the link here and copy the entire link, the YouTube link to the video. Then open a new tab and type YouTube video download and hit enter. So go with the first result or the second one, it doesn't matter. There are a bunch of YouTube downloaders. So let's go with the first one, yt1s.com. So click this one, and in here paste your YouTube link that you just copied. So click paste, click convert, and there we go. We have our video, and then we want to click get the link. Click get the link, make sure it's the highest resolution, 720. Okay, click get the link. The video is converting, and now we can just click download, and then I'm going to just click save. And now the video is downloading on my computer. Now the next step is where we're going to be uploading this video. Open a new tab and type rumble.com. This is the website we're going to be using. So rumble.com, and this is how it looks like. And if I go to my extension, the similar web extension, to show you something, I want to show you the stats from this website. It has 85 million visits every month. So people are visiting this website. Basically, it's another streaming website such as Vimeo, YouTube, and other networks like Vistia, etc., but is not very popular. One distinction here is that this website pays you money for just uploading videos, and actually it shows you how much money each video is making. So for example, this is the video I showed you in my presentation. This video has made $100, and on the right side we have other videos with, let's say, dogs, parrots, dogs, cats, and we can see how much money each video is making. And again, you don't have to make these videos, you're literally copying and pasting these videos from other sources. And if I go to viral here and click show more, right here we can see different videos and how much money each video is making. And this is handy because now you can see which video is making the most money, and then you can start copying videos in the same topic. That's why it's very handy and very cool to see how much money each video is making. But as you can see, this is a very transparent website. So what you need to do, click this green button right here at the top to upload a video. After you click this, the website will ask you to sign up for an account. So click create a Rumble account or sign up with Facebook, Google, or Apple, whatever you want to do. But for this example, I'm going to click create a Rumble account like that. So I'm going to click this button. And here is something very important. Now, I don't know how you're going to see it, but for different accounts, it's a different setup. But by default, for me, when I try to sign up, shows a business. What you need to do is, instead of business, you need to go either with publisher or a free account. So for publisher, you have to pay some money, so I don't recommend you do that. So go with a free account, just like that, and make sure that it says ad supported. This is the account that is actually going to give you money, pay you money for uploading videos, like the videos that you don't have to create and the videos that you didn't make yourself. So fill out all the information here and click register. After you register, this is what you're going to see. This is the place where you're going to upload your first video. Next step is just click this square that says select video to upload. Click this square and select the video you just downloaded from YouTube. And remember, always go with a Creative Commons license so you don't get in trouble. And also don't forget to hit the like button. Click this video, click open, and now the video will start uploading. There we go. Something very important. On the right side, we have to give this video a title, video description, and a thumbnail. We can choose the thumbnail from the video, but the most important thing is the tags. So the tags, it says optional, but it's a must. It's a must to do our tags. And if you remember from the video that we downloaded, it says horror comedy. So what we actually can do is we can say this is horror comedy video, is one part of horror, 2 parts comedy, blah blah blah. So let's copy this title and go back to where we're uploading the video, and in the video title we're just going to paste Control or Command V to paste the title. And this is actually, we can put the same title, we can change it a little bit. Horror comedy video is one part horror, let's say again video or series, something like that. Then the tags are very important. Right here, the bottom one, we should put tags, and the first tag we should be comedy, of course, comedy. Then put comma and put the next tag, which is going to be funny, just like that. And then comma again, and a third tag that is going to be pranks. There we go, we have our tags. And for the description, we have to give this a description as well. So this is going to be something, again, description should be related to the actual video. And we can say, watch our horror video where we prank people, they scream a lot, and we all have fun. Something like that. And from the bottom, we have to choose a thumbnail. So I think this one, the second one, looks pretty good. So let's select the second one. And now we can just click upload this video. Click this button. I highly recommend you put additional video information, because the more information you put on the video right here, the more people will be able to find this video and the more money you're going to make. And now we have another very important option, your licensing options right here after you fill out your additional video information, if you want to do that. But your licensing options are very important, because personal use, it's not recommended. Don't select personal use. I highly recommend you select one of these 3 options, and usually the video management is perfect, because if you hover over this eye icon, it's going to say you're going to get 60% of the ad revenue from these videos. So if you select video management or video management exclusive, these 2 are going to pay you the highest commissions. Now, the first one is going to upload your video on YouTube, but because you downloaded your video from YouTube, it's not kind of recommended to do that. Of course, if you find your video from other sources, you can do it. But to be kind of 100% sure that you're all in good shape, just select the video management excluding YouTube. So click that, go over to the terms and conditions, read the terms and conditions, and then click submit. And here we go, you have uploaded your first video, and then you can click view horror comedy. This is the video we just uploaded, and it's still encoding. It should be ready pretty soon. And it says, please wait till your video finishes processing. It has processed 33%. This is how simple it is actually to upload videos into Rumble, a very, very kind of fast growing video network, as we saw from SimilarWeb. And in my next video, probably I'm going to shoot another video tomorrow or the next day, where I'm going to show you how to even double and triple your earnings from Rumble by using something called ClickBank and affiliate marketing. I'm going to put links down in the description when I upload the video so you can watch it. Basically, it's going to be part 2 to this video so you can make even more money. Without further ado, thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this method. Hit the like button.
Have you heard of Google before? Probably yes, because Google is one of the largest companies in the world with millions and millions of people going on to Google every single day to search for information, reading, watching videos and visiting websites. But do you know that you can actually make a lot of money from a stupidly simple Google trick? There is a small group of people that are quietly using this secret method and banking $1,000 even up to $5,000. This exclusive information was never shared to the public, not until today, because right on this video, I'm gonna reveal and expose everything to you guys, my subscribers, so that you can profit from this little known Google trick as well. As long as you have a smartphone or a computer and internet connection, you can do this without any money because this is 100% free method and this is working worldwide. Now, if you stick with me all the way until the end, I'll even share with you a 100% free tool that you can use to exponentially increase the money that you make. Normally, people would have spent hours to make probably about $100. But if you know this secret tool and this trick, you can easily make up to $300 or even more in as little as 30 minutes. This is super exciting and we're gonna dive right in. Now, the first step, I want you to go on to Google and I want you to search for this keyword Google News. As you can see here, Google News, or otherwise you can just click on this button you can see here and scroll down below and just choose on this logo you can see here, news, and just click on that, and from there that's going to bring you to this page on the Google News. Now please keep watching and continue to follow what I show you in order to get paid from Google. Now, one thing you'll notice is that Google will try to categorize all the news into different most popular categories. For example, you can see here business, technology, entertainment, sports, science, and health. And these are all the favorite topics that people love to watch. Now, let's just say when I click on the health section, you can see here, click on this link, and that's going to bring me to this page where I can find all the news related about the health category. Now, moving on to the next step, I want you to choose on any one of these articles. You can just choose from anyone because they are all very, very professional. Now, let's just say if I like this article, traveling to Nigeria, and I can just click on this link and that's going to take me to the official article. You can see here that's the entire news about this particular topic, and this is where the magic happens. You can actually use Google News and using other people's articles, right? Really professional articles, and we can make money from that. Now let's just say if I like these articles, I'll just copy one of the sentences you can see here. I'll copy this entire paragraph. I just click on the copy button. So moving on to step number 2, I want you to go on to Spinbot. Now you can go to spinbot.com, and basically this is a free app and free software that allows you to do article spinning. You can see here article spinning and text rewriting. Now the concept here is really simple. They basically have 2 boxes right on their website. You can see here box number 1 is where you can enter the text to rewrite the articles, and that's where we're gonna paste the entire paragraph and articles into this box. And you can see here when I scroll down below, I can just click on the go button and this software will automatically help me to rewrite this entire article and paragraph into a brand new unique article. So all you gotta do, just click on this I'm not a robot, and you can just click on the go button, and boom, as you can see here, with literally just one click of a button, they're gonna automatically help you to rewrite the entire text into a brand new articles. Now for some of you guys, you already know the power of this strategy. You can literally use the power of Google, especially Google News, and find different hot topics and different popular articles, which is very professional, written by other people. And moving on, we can use the power of AI technology and Spinbot to rewrite the articles into a very unique content, and we can use this brand new article, right, the rewritten articles, and we can make a lot of money, especially PayPal money, bank transfer, a lot of different payment options. Now moving on to step number 3, once you've successfully rewritten a few articles, you're gonna go on to different websites in order to get paid. Now in this video, I'll show you a total of 3 different websites. Make sure you watch until the end to learn all of them, because the more websites that you sign up, the more money you're going to make. Now for the website number 1, which is Text Broker, you can go to textbroker.com. Now once you come over to the homepage, I want you to click on this button, I write content, and you want to click on this payment. And from there, they're gonna show you your potential earnings and how much money can you actually get paid. Now, depending on the quality of your articles, right, they're gonna rate you from 2 stars up to 5 stars. And different ratings will pay you different amount of money per written word. Now, once again, I just want to re-emphasize that you don't have to write any of your own articles. You don't need any writing skill, you don't need any technology or experience. All you gotta do by just simply following this simple strategy, go onto Google News and find simple professional articles written by other people. And using the power of Spinball to rewrite the entire content and articles. And that's how you can get paid from Google, and anyone can do this. Now, especially if you're using high quality Google articles, you should be able to get ratings about 4 to 5 star, which you can get paid 1.4 cents up to 5 cents per words. Now, let's just say if you're getting 5 star of the quality, which you can easily get if you use the Google article as your basis. And from there, you can actually estimate how much money you can earn depending on the word count. Now, say for example, if you're writing an article about 2,100 words, which means from one single article, right, one single blog post, you can earn about $105. And this is literally one of the easiest ways that I've seen in a while for brand new beginners to be able to take advantage of this strategy to make some really easy money online. And guess what? If you're able to find a long articles, for example, up to 5,000 words, you can get up to $255 from just one single article. And as you can see here, there's so many similar topics right here on Google News, and you can literally combine 3 or 5, right, 3 up to 5 different articles into one single article. And from there, you can easily increase the word count in order to get paid more money on this website. Now, once again, make sure you keep watching because I'll show you another 2 more websites in order to get paid by simply submitting articles written by other people. Now, here are the few reasons why you should join TextBroker. Now, this is 100% free registration, and you have really flexible time. You can submit as much article as you want, and then they pay you weekly, right? You can receive weekly payoff, and once you've earned $10 you can begin to cash out into your account. Now, moving on to the second website where you can get paid by simply submitting article, which is iWriter. You can go to iWriter.com. Basically, these are the 5 easy steps in order to get paid. Step number 1, you can register for a free account. And step number 2, you have to choose on what type of category do you want to work on, what type of articles do you want to write. You can see here you can choose from any one of these popular category, which is business, technology, entertainment, and so on. And step number 3, you can actually submit your articles. And step 4, they're gonna review article, and once they approve. And step number 5, they're gonna pay you the money. And right there, they're gonna pay you a really good amount of earnings. You can see here, depending on what packages people are buying, you're able to earn different amount of money. Now, say for example, on the most popular package, on average 150 words, you can earn about $4.70. And if you are writing about a 3,000 words articles, you can earn about $66. And the good thing is that when you're offering a really good quality articles, for example, something that's coming from Google News, you're able to go into the Elite Plus category, where you can see here up to 3,000 words, you can get paid $217.50, which is really a good amount of money. And once again, you can use the exact same articles, you can submit them to iWriter.com, and you can also submit them to TextBroker.com as well. From just one single article, you can get paid from multiple different income streams when you sign up on multiple websites. And once again, the registration is 100% free, and this is available worldwide for people from different countries in the world. So right now, we're gonna go into website number 3, but before that, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. So right here, the third website which I'm going to show you today, which is Scripted. Now you can go to scripted.com. Basically, they're going to pay you for whatever articles that you've written. Now all you got to do is just click on this button on top, become a writer. And that's going to take you to this page where you can become a freelancer on Scripted. And you can submit your application right here on this page. Now once again, you can work in any industry, in any different categories. And that's exactly why Google and Google News is so powerful, because they literally cover the most popular and the most hot topic that people actually want. And the most famous one including technology, entertainment, and science, and even health. And there are just so many different resources, different news, and different articles, and they're gonna keep updating them every single day. And no other people are talking about this strategy. And that's the reason why I try my best to share with you guys, my subscribers, the most updated and the most cutting-edge technology. And by using this AI technology, which is Spinball, you're able to rewrite the entire articles into a brand new content. And this is super incredible and super beginner friendly for anyone in order to get started. And once again, the payment is guaranteed. You can get paid automatically 15 days after your job is accepted, and you can literally set your own price on this website. You can charge literally a lot more money compared to previous 2 websites. Now for the first website, TextBroker, you can earn about $160 for 3,000 words article. And for the second website, you can earn even more money, up to $217 for 3,000 words article. And right on this website, Scripted, you can literally earn double more money and earn even up to $300 from just one single article. They pay you a really high rate and you can work from anywhere you want. They're accepting over 20 plus different countries right now. So all you gotta do, just click on the apply now button right here, and that's gonna take you to this page where you can complete the registration. Just bring your email, your first name, last name, and a password to create for a free account. So that's exactly how you can use the power of Google and Google News to put up different articles and rewrite the content and submit them into 3 different websites in order to get paid from Google. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Have you ever wanted to make passive income, but you felt like you didn't have the money it took to get started? Well, in this video, I'll share with you 7 passive income ideas that take little money to get started. And if you're new to the channel, then hit that subscribe button below for more life-changing content. Idea number 1, leverage high-interest bank accounts. If you have money laying around in the bank and have never really thought twice about it, then more likely than not, you are not maximizing the returns on these funds. While using bank accounts to make passive income won't make you rich overnight, sorry about that, moving your money into higher yielding accounts can help your money grow at a faster rate than you've normally been experiencing. And you know what the best part is that most banks don't require a minimum balance, meaning that even if you don't have much money to your name, you can start to gain a little bit of extra interest on the money you do have. You see, as of 2019, the average savings account interest rate was a measly 0.09%. But what a lot of people don't know is that there are a number of better options available. For instance, if you're looking for a low-risk, high-interest earning cash account, Betterment Everyday currently offers a 2.44% APY, which is more than 27 times the average, and this account is fee-free, meaning that the difference in interest you earn is yours to keep. Now, you're probably thinking, how much of a difference will this make on a yearly basis? Well, if you had $500 in a standard savings account, earning just 0.09% annually, you would earn just 4 cents a year, a measly 4 cents. However, in the high interest bank account, earning at 2.44% annually would leave you with $12, and while I'll admit, this is nothing to get too excited about, it takes next to no effort and will only compound as you contribute more into the account. Idea number 2, start a blog. If you're a good writer, or even a mediocre one, starting a blog can be an excellent way to make passive income. While starting up a blog does take a good amount of work up front, once you have your content online and it starts to gain traction within the Google search engine, you'll be making money whether you continue to publish content or not. So you may be wondering, how does a blog even make money? Well, let me explain. As your blog gets views, i.e. traffic, readers will interact with your site. This can be by following your affiliate links and buying products you recommend, purchasing courses you built, or just helping you make money using Google AdSense. One thing to note about this method of making passive income is that it takes quite a bit of effort, especially in the beginning. This is because in order to gain traction on your site, you will need to research, write, and market your content, but like I said, after the content is live, it will make you money month after month. And one of the big upsides of starting a blog is the low startup costs. All you really need is a domain and web hosting, which can be very affordable. Sites like GoDaddy offer domains for as little as $2.99 for your first year, and as less than $30 for 2 years, which is plenty of time for your site to start making you passive income. When it comes to web hosting, this is also relatively inexpensive. You can get web hosting from HostGator for less than $4 a month, which is actually under $50 a year, meaning that starting to make passive income could be yours for roughly $50 annually. Idea number 3, sell an ebook. If you like the idea of writing, but don't want to deal with the technical headache that can come with blogging, consider self-publishing your own ebook. Ebooks are often much shorter than normal books, which puts less of a burden on you to produce a masterpiece. What's even better is how cost-effective this method of making passive income can be. If you have a computer, then you're in a good position, as all you need to publish your ebook is your Word document containing your text and a cover image. Now, you can insource all of the writing, editing, and graphics yourself, but if you want to spruce up your book, getting professional help can be very affordable. For instance, you can get a professional book cover on Fiverr for just $5, and proofreading can also be contracted out for cheap, meaning that for around $50, you can build an asset that can make you money in perpetuity. So let's say you want to try out this ebook business. Well, Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing is probably the easiest platform to get started on. Publishing takes just a few minutes, and most books appear on Kindle stores worldwide within 1 to 2 days. With Amazon KDP, you can earn up to 70% royalties on each sale to customers in most countries, and you can set your own prices and make changes to your book at any time. Idea number 4, sell an online course. In the 21st century, information is the most valuable asset, and one of the best ways to take advantage of the information age is through the sale of digital products like online courses. Now, you may be thinking, I have no idea what I could create a course about. And don't worry, that's normal. The good news is that there is a market for just about any information product online, from courses on web development to productivity and even journaling. Chances are you are skilled in multiple areas, of which at least one of them can be used to create a value-packed course. What's better is that the cost of creating an online course is quite low. Most courses consist of either audio and a slideshow or a video of the course creator, which can be manufactured using your smartphone, meaning that you really don't have to invest any money to start leveraging this passive income method. Additionally, selling your courses can be cost-effective too, as multiple platforms exist where you can host your course for free and receive a percentage of the profits when you make a sale. For instance, if you host your course on Udemy, any sale you make using the site's organic traffic will have you receiving 50% of the course's cost. And if you can generate your own sales, you'll net 97% of the purchase price. Therefore, with your current knowledge and a computer and a smartphone, you can be making passive income in no time. Idea number 5, start an ad agency. Think about how many small businesses are in your city. Chances are most of them are not effectively using social media to attract more clients or drive more sales to their business. Most will have a regular Facebook page, but that's not enough to spread the word in today's crowded newsfeed. That's where you can come in as a Facebook ad agency owner. One of the best parts about this business model is that once you have a client's advertising campaign set up and running smoothly, there's very little ongoing work needed on your end. Outside of checking in for a few minutes each day, it is a relatively hands-off business model, so I still consider it to be quite passive after everything is initially set up. You can be an agency of one person, or you can choose to expand as you start to serve more clients. Even with very little experience, learning the art and skill of Facebook ads is doable and can be very inexpensive. There are numerous beginner and intermediate level tutorials on YouTube, and even on sites like Udemy you can find Facebook marketing courses for as little as $15. You see, offering services like Facebook marketing is beneficial because you are trading experience for dollars, which typically involves less capital up front than opening up a brick and mortar store or creating a physical product. So how much can a Facebook agency earn you? It is quite common for Facebook specialists to charge anywhere from a few hundred to a few $1,000s a month per client, which is why it is one of my favorite passive income ideas. Idea number 6, create an online store. With the explosion of e-commerce comes the opportunity to create a passive income stream using an online store. In particular, dropshipping has become very popular, and if you're unfamiliar with it, here's how it works. You create an online store that offers products from certain manufacturers. A person visits your site and orders a product, and then your system sends the order to the specific manufacturer. The manufacturer then completes the order by shipping it directly to the customer, at which point you collect the profits. One of the cool things about this type of business is that you do not need to order inventory, meaning a much lower initial cost, making it perfect if you have little money to start with. Moreover, setting up your shop can be inexpensive as well. Many dropshippers set up their store using Shopify, which charges just $30 a month, which is much cheaper than the thousands of dollars it would cost to open up a brick and mortar shop in your city. In short, once you have your store set up, the rest can be completely automated, meaning that you'll be earning income no matter what you're doing. Idea number 7, start a YouTube channel. Every day, regular people like you and me are making money on YouTube. While you may use YouTube to pass the time or learn something new, for many people, YouTube is how they earn their living, and much of this income comes in a passive form. You see, every time someone watches one of your videos, ads can appear, and you can make money from those ads. Alternatively, your viewers can also buy your courses or affiliate products, making you money without any extra effort on your end after the video is released. Now, the reality is that running a YouTube channel is anything but passive in nature, as building an audience takes consistent work and video output, but once a video is released, it acts as a digital asset, accruing you ad revenue and hopefully sales over time. But let's say you just relied upon ad revenue to generate passive income. What could your earning stream look like? Take a look at the channel Far From Average. This channel gets over 3 million views every month, earning the owner over $10,000 in ad revenue alone. Now, of course, this is a large channel, and getting to this point will take time. But even with a smaller channel, making a few $100s a month passively is quite doable. What's better is that starting a YouTube channel doesn't have to be expensive. Most YouTubers, like Mr. Beast, the YouTube sensation with over 20 million subscribers, started their channels using just their iPhone. Therefore, creating your own channel and making passive income through this means really shouldn't cost you anything. And there you have it. 7 passive income ideas you can start with little money, which will allow you to make money while you sleep. Thanks for watching. If you want to go from the life you have to the life you deserve, then hit the subscribe button below.
Hey, so in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 different ways you can make money that don't necessarily have an age restriction. So you don't have to be 18, you don't have to be 21 in order to make money with some of these different sources. And I'm not here to sell you anything today. I don't have an online course to sell to you. I hate when people make these videos and their solution for making money for other people is to just sell you their $1,000 course that they're trying to just pitch you on the entire video. So I'm not doing that today. The only thing I do ask is that you subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one. And if you find the video to be helpful, don't forget to drop a like and leave a comment down below on your thoughts on some other ways to make some money. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. Let's start with number 10 here, which is something that I don't hear too often, but I think it's really easy to sell to a lot of people. And that is by digitizing family photo books for other people. So the reason why this is so easy to sell is because it's a very sentimental item. And when I think about my family photos, this is one of the things that I really care about in my life. See, you could always make more money, but you can never get those family photos back. And so, you know, if my family's house was to ever burn down, if my parents' house were to ever burn down, God forbid, but if that ever happened, the one thing that I would really care about most is all those memories, the 18 years of my life that I spent in their house, all those memories that I would have that were lost, all those photos that were lost. So that's a really easy way to sort of pitch that product or that service to other people without obviously being sleazy about it. Don't be high pressure sales with selling this service, but I think a lot of people would be willing to pay for this service. It's something that I personally would be willing to pay for somebody to digitize my family photos. And you can set up different pricing models for this. You can either price it per photo book, maybe do it hourly, however you want to set it up. It's not hard to do. You just get a scanner, put it on your computer, and then upload it to the cloud, maybe throw it on a USB drive, however they want it in that form. So that is number 10. I think it's a cool option for a lot of people. You don't have to be any specific age in order to make money with that. Number 9 is to wash windows. Now, my brother's first real mentor was actually a window washer. He owned a window washing company, and this guy started when he was in high school by washing his family's windows and then his neighbors' windows and the neighbors of neighbors. Now he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars per year by washing windows. He washes windows at Princeton, at hospitals, at senior living homes, many universities in the local area, and he's making a pretty decent amount of money from starting when he was in high school to where he is now. He's in his 40s now, but he's doing very well with this business. So washing windows, I don't want to promote any dangerous activity, so be careful, obviously. Don't be climbing up, dangling from ladders 25 feet in the air. Be very careful with it, but it's something that you can do, and it's not hard to get set up with this. Besides buying a ladder, which you don't always need, you can really, you can get a squeegee at Lowe's for $12, and then you get some buckets, you get some soap, you get some other towels and whatnot. It's a pretty easy setup, but you just get a squeegee, and there's a certain form to it, certain kind of art form. Takes maybe a couple weeks to learn at most. You just practice on your own window, and you can start washing windows for other people and for businesses. That is an option for people. Number 8 is to buy and sell phones. I see Apple Kreider talking about this sometimes. This is something that he used to do, and you don't have to necessarily sell these online on places like eBay if you're not able to do that. But you can buy them from your friends, you can buy them from local sources, even from Craigslist, and then flip them and sell them. Now, a way to even boost your profits even more is to repair phone screens. So if you're good at repairing phone screens, it probably has a knack to it. I've never repaired a phone screen, so I can't specifically talk on that too much, but I can tell you that there is money in that, and you can certainly make a pretty decent amount of money by buying phones from friends, from families, from other people that you might see on the street. You say, hey, I see you have a broken phone there, you want me to just buy it off of you, and then, or you can find somebody in public. Maybe you're at an ice cream shop and you say, hey, person in front of me in line, I see you have a broken phone screen, I can fix that for you for $40 or whatever your price might be. I'm not sure how much it costs to repair phones, but that's something you could do as well. Number 7 is to become a video editor for YouTubers. Now, this is not something you can learn overnight. You can't just decide to be a video editor and next week you're going to be one. It takes a lot of time and skills to really build this up to be good at editing videos. But if you can build this skill up over time and you can get better at cameras and videography and understanding how to make films, then this is something that you could do. And this is really more and more prevalent that we see YouTubers. There's thousands of YouTubers, there's hundreds of thousands of YouTubers, but the top ones, they never actually edit their own videos. They outsource that work to somebody else. And a lot of YouTubers who say live in Los Angeles actually have video editors somewhere over in Europe. So like the UK, they have them in London, in Germany sometimes, who will edit the videos while the YouTuber sleeps. So they're always getting content out. It's a really interesting concept, but there's more and more room out there for video editors to edit for other creators, or even for businesses. You can offer video services as well. You can expand that and make commercials for businesses and whatnot. Obviously, like I said, it's not just a simple thing where you just go out and you say you're going to be a video editor and the next day you're a video editor. It takes a lot of time, a lot of skill to build that up. So I don't want to underplay it and make it sound like it's easy to do. So number 6 actually comes with a pretty funny story, but that is by scrapping metal. So this is something that I did from probably first grade through high school. I would just save aluminum cans, and I probably made a few $100s over that time by just having an extra bin next to the recycling bin for aluminum cans. People just throw them in there. Super passive way to make money. And it reminds me of this story that I heard that you could probably find online somewhere, of this woman who literally funded an entire community swimming pool with aluminum cans over her lifetime. She was saving aluminum cans to the point where she cashed them in and had enough money to fund a community swimming pool. So if you're looking for some extra ways to make some money, that's just a great passive way to make some money, a few $100s over a pretty long period of time, but it is something you can do. And you can be more active about this as well. If you don't want to be passive, if you want to make more money by scrapping metal, you can look for different sources of metal. So you can scrap steel, you can scrap copper. Copper's a couple dollars a pound at least. And various other metals as well. You can look up something called iScrap. I think it's called iScrap.com. Not sponsored. I barely even know what the website's called, but I end up on it every couple of months looking at the scrap prices for metal. But you can see all the scrap prices in your local scrap yards and how much money you can get for scrapping certain metals in your area. Number 5 is to resell vintage clothing. Now, for some reason, it seems as though when you throw the word vintage in front of something, it somehow doubles the price of it. And I don't really understand why, but it does. So when I was in Venice Beach last week, I noticed all these vintage clothing stores selling these jackets, these bomber jackets and other types of flannel shirts and stuff for like $80, $90, $100+ for a lot of these things that I could find in my hometown for 50 cents Sunday at the local thrift shop. So this obviously creates a pretty obvious business opportunity here. You can buy clothes at certain places if you source them correctly and then resell them as vintage to other people who might have maybe a little bit too much money on their hands, and maybe they're just really stylish and they like how it looks, from a 1980s Chicago Bulls bomber jacket that they might pay $150 for, that you got for $1.50 at your local thrift shop, or maybe from somebody that you know who just threw it on the side of the road. So it's an option for a lot of people. And the best way to do this is obviously selling it online, selling it on Etsy, selling it on eBay. But if you can't do that because your parents won't help you set up an eBay account or won't help you set up an Etsy account, then you could still do it locally. You could still sell them locally on some other apps like LetGo, OfferUp, Craigslist. Be careful with Craigslist. Be careful with all those. If you're actually meeting up with people, you definitely have your parents with you or somebody who can help you out if you need any help with that. Just a little warning there. So for number 4, we're going to kind of jumble a bunch in here together, and that is by doing any services in your local community. So more specifically, we're talking about something like yard work, selling firewood, doing some small-scale landscaping operations, shoveling snow removal. There's a lot of different possibilities: painting houses, painting the insides of the house, doing some other odd jobs that you might find within your local community. I know I worked on an alpaca farm for a little while, and I'm not a big fan of alpacas. I learned too much about them, and they're just not my favorite animals. Let's not get into that. But the easiest way to do this is to just look at your local newspaper or your local ads, maybe on Craigslist, and find out what services people are offering, and then just figure out how to do it and then offer it to other people. A lot of these are pretty straightforward. Don't do something that you're not terribly comfortable with. Like, don't be trying to chop down trees if you've never used a chainsaw before. But if it's, raking leaves, then go for it. It's a way to make money. And I think a lot of people overlook this because they don't want to work with their hands, but it's a very upfront business, cash in the hands, and it's pretty straightforward. So I think it's something that people should do if they're looking to make some money. It's pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. So another way that you can make money, this is something you could do if you're in school, maybe you're in middle school, junior high, high school. I did this in 6th and 7th grade, is selling candy, selling gum, selling other stuff in school, pretty much supply and demand, find what kids want and sell it to them. Obviously make sure everything's legal, don't be selling anything illegal, but it's pretty easy to do. A lot of kids, they'll get lunch money or they'll have some dollar bills that you can sell them a pack of gum for $3 that you bought for 75 cents. That's what I did when I was in 6th grade, and the main reason for this is because they banned gum in school. So what did I do? I bought gum and sold it in school because everybody wanted it, and that's something you can do. I made probably $10-15 a day, not much money, but it was pretty easy. You just throw some packs of gum in your backpack and then just sell it throughout the day. Number 2 is very hands-on, but it is a great way to make some cash, and that is by running your own mobile oil changing service. Now, when people hear this, they first think, I don't know how to change oil. How do you do that? Trust me, it's not terribly difficult to do. I've been doing it my entire life. It's not hard to learn. It's very straightforward. I think I've been saying straightforward a lot in this video, but it's very easy to do to change oil on a vehicle. But more on top of this though, what you can do is hit them with the upsells. Obviously be ethical about it. Don't be trying to upsell them on something that doesn't need to be sold. But for example, if you go over to somebody's house and you change the oil in their vehicle, which might take you 30 minutes maybe to do, you can say, hey, by the way, I notice your car is pretty dirty. You want me to wash that for you? You can do it for an extra $15. Or maybe you want to vacuum the inside of the car, maybe change transmission fluid, maybe test the battery, maybe do some other tests on the vehicle. And you can upsell them on a lot of different products or services for their vehicle. And that's something that I would personally do. This is the kind of the business model of Jiffy Lube and other oil changing services. They'll get you in there for the oil change, and then they'll upsell you on a lot of different things. Obviously, make sure that you're being honest about it, and also don't be doing something that you're not comfortable doing or that you're not knowledgeable about when you're dealing with a vehicle. So don't be trying to change brake lines if you've never done it before. That's not a good idea. Leave that stuff up to the mechanic. But I'm talking about the simple things like changing oil, changing fluids in a vehicle, checking different things on the vehicle, something that you can upsell for some of those cars. Number 1 is to start your own podcast. Some of the top podcasters right now are making over $1 million per year by running ads on their podcast. So the reason why this can be really interesting is because there's not that many podcasters out there, but also you're really establishing this pretty deep connection with your listeners through a podcast. So you might talk for an hour on your podcast and you're talking to that person. You're in their ear with their headphones on, talking to them for an hour. And imagine how much impact that could have if you have millions of listeners, millions of downloads every month. It can really add up, and you can not only gain some influence and help some people, but you can also make some money by running ads because those people will trust you when you're running those ads. That's why you get really high ad rates with podcasts, because the people trust the person who's talking in the podcast. So that's something you can do at any age as well. So that's this video. Thanks everybody for watching. Like I said, drop a like, leave a comment down below on some other ways you can make some money, and I'll see everybody next time.